Welcome back to Flank06 channel. We are back here with another PvP tournament match. Today we have eXar versus Code, who will be battling it out. They've already rolled, and it looks like Code just rolled a 20 on his initial roll. So it looks like you're going to get to choose who goes first or second, Code.
eXar can pick first.
All right. Ooh.
Pick wisely.
All right. Well, welcome back, everyone. Hopefully, you guys had a good break in between this one and the last one. Sedura coming out there. Pretty good chance that Sedura was coming out for eXar. So eXar often picks Sedura, Lord Wrath, Nynx, and Jessa. Yeah, so we'll see if he does end up going with that. So Code picking Talia here.
Jessa. Oh.
He wasn't ready yet. God.
God. Trying to delete things, man.
I act like surprised.
So Talia going there down for Code, and then on the other side, Jessa being selected, like I said. So Talia, very powerful healer. Good ways to remove some permanents, splitting up some powerful healing. All right, going with Zafara there on Code's team. A controller character who has some healing potential and a resurrection, with being able to get a special attack back, which is very good. So it's going to be good to see how this one goes. Both of these players pretty experienced, so I expect a lot. Relatively quicker play here today, and probably pretty solid play, I'd say, mostly. But anyway, waking up here on a Saturday morning. Not sure how many people are up yet at this point, at least in the U.S. Now, our European friends are probably already awake, rolling around here. But for me, I'm basically just rolling out of bed, grabbing some coffee, coming in here, and ready to sit down and watch this game. So, yeah, I'm sure I'll be pounding that coffee as we're going along here. So, eXar really taking a long time to pick his next person. There he goes. Going with Nynx. So, it seemed like eXar was considering the idea of going with a hero that he doesn't normally play, and looking like he pretty quickly throws that plan right in the trash and decides, you know, just go with what you know, right? So Nynx being selected there. So like we've seen before, Jessa, Nynx, powerful combo together. All right, we're seeing Herodes, the Fallen Titan.
Sword.
Yep, big. Yes. Plenty of that. Anyway, so then it's down to eXar's last choice here. So Herodes here, we've gotten to see him a couple times. We saw a very powerful Titanic power in a match where the target will take extra damage equal to its attack's natural roll, and somebody ended up rolling a 20, which I believe after you do all the math on it, you add the 20 plus the 13 plus the brutality, plus the crit damage, and I believe it comes out to like 42 damage. So it is an absolute wallop of damage. Somebody was pretty much like already more than half dead. Or getting into the red zone, I believe, after that. Yep, there we go. Going with eXar's classic team there. Exactly what I thought he'd go with. Picking it again. So then Code about to select his last hero here. We'll see in a second. And going with Askarin, the Archangel. All right. All right, so when you guys are ready, roll for hero placement. So let's look back at Herodotus here. What other abilities does he have? He's got Giant Form, all enemies in a 3x3 area. You may run to one of the targets hit. Oh, and a 5. All right, Code. So what side and are you placing first or second?
I will take this side, the left side of the board,
All right.
and eXar can place first.
All right, so Code will be have his heroes probably here on the right hand side, but placing on the left. So anyway, back to Giant Form. All enemies in a 3x3. You may run to one of the targets hit, and permanently your primary attacks have a +1 range and deal 4 damage to another enemy in 2 of you on a hit once per turn. So that's a good power up ability there. Where you're going to be able to just kind of keep hitting everyone. And really what's great too is you're getting 3x3 area. So if you get multiple hits on that, you can do quite a bit. Although I say 13 hit damage is actually pretty low. I'd even say it's kind of low for Herodotus. But I think really the idea behind this one is, or for, sorry, not Herodotus, for a Brute, is that it's his effects that make it a lot more powerful here. So because we have seen some 3x3 areas, we have like Zanuck here. He's got Fireball, all combatants in a 3x3, 18 damage per hit, but there's no other effect there. Versus this one, he's going to be able to run to a target, and he's going to get a very powerful permanent thing, giving him basically an extra range on all of his attacks, which is as a melee character, very good. And 4 damage to another enemy.
No. Where are you going?
Yeah, where are you going? Nice try. Nice try. Code trying to counterplace with Askren on top of Lordrath, being just out of the placement there.
Coldness likes to alien. Coldness likes to cheat.
So Askren there going down first for Code, and Lordrath going down first for eXar. Alright, so looking like eXar is trying to place just slightly back from the front line, probably trying to prevent those counter placements, like we saw with Lordrath there. Now we'll kind of see if he intends to keep all of his team like that, or if he's just kind of floating his. It looks like he's kind of trying to strategically place his heroes back to kind of cover some background. So I'm assuming that Nynx and Jessa will probably be sitting closer to like the altar area or a little bit further back. But we'll see if that ends up happening. Looking like Herodotus the Fallen Titan is going to be going down next for Code, and he is placing him right next to Lordrath, surprisingly. So looking like there'll either be some double team action on Lordrath, or trying to basically force Lordrath to pick a spot. Now I'd say Lordrath is kind of a dangerous target to go after in some ways. Mostly because of his dark manipulation, where he can move 2 combatants 2 places, and it's very easy for him to throw people into the lava, especially in that spot. And you can tell that's probably exactly what eXar is thinking. Bring in Herodotus right next to him, and then throw him into some lava. All right, Nynx, like I thought, going back a little further, just a little past the altar there in kind of a mid upper field. To kind of, be a little bit protected by Lordrath, although he's going to be a little more challenged with 2 heroes coming in on that direction. We'll see where Code ends up picking his 3rd hero. He does have 2 ranged heroes here, so most likely they'll be much further back, but we'll see what he ends up going with. Looking like, Code's going to take the bridge. So a heavy presence on the northern side of the map. Looking like he may really want to go for Lordrath and try to take him down as quickly as possible. We'll see if that ends up paying off for him later here in the match. So Talia will end up being the last one for Code. I guess one topic that I haven't talked about yet. It's always a good conversation to have is when you're looking at your heroes and you're trying to decide not just the placements, right? Placements is one part of the game. But at the same time, what the placements do for the game as well is set up your turn order, right? So like Code side, we have Askren, then Herodes, then Safara, then Talia. So you're not only thinking about who wants to go in which spot, but also what in the turn order do you need certain heroes to play so that way they can combo some of their skills maybe a little bit better. Or being able to have certain support ready at different points of the game. So for example, eXar putting Nynx down here as his 3rd character in his team is actually really good. It's good to have your healer in like the 3rd slot. That way they can kind of help support with some additional healing that could potentially knock out somebody pretty early on. So if you can get that healing there, you can kind of stop that from happening potentially.
Pick your heroic actions.
All right, so Talia going it down now. So the entire Codes team up on the northern side, nobody on the southern side. So looking like he is really going to focus down potentially on Lordrath here or make eXar come to him. We'll see what ends up happening with that. But definitely interesting. We usually see people try to cover the entire field, but Code just going all for one side. Maybe trying to keep eXar guessing here, throw him off balance, especially with his placement now. Zadura will have to go around. Now that won't be too hard for her. She's got quite a bit of movement. Now Jessa can only hit Herodes, and that's about it. So if she wants to hit anyone else, she will have to move into a different spot.
So I believe we are ready.
You guys are ready?
Yep.
All right. So I believe eXar, you place first, right?
Yep.
All right. So you'll be starting. Go ahead.
I got thoughts on.
All right. Quick glooming thoughts already here on Talia. And looking like he is gonna allow that, although out of Code, oh my god, and a miss right there at the beginning, so not a good start.
Well, that didn't work as expected.
Missing that glooming thoughts early, definitely not good. 15 residual damage on that one. Now Code could have went with an interrupt on it, but deciding to save it. Now glooming thoughts has been one of those abilities that has really locked down a ranged character that we've seen eXar use numerous times so far.
Let's retreat a little bit. And that's it.
So kind of interesting that Code did not potentially go with the interrupt on that one. Although I think he wasn't thinking yet if he wanted to really use it or save it for a better time, prevent maybe Vitality Juice Box or like a yeah, potentially a different ability.
Oh.
All right, so a return special here by code, Celestial Armor, going after Lordreth, and a 1, a double 1. Wow, double 1. Good job, guys. At least it'll be a close game with two very powerful specials, both spent, and neither of them hitting there.
My token.
Wow. Celestial Armor, very powerful ability because it gives you toughened and, or gives an ally toughened and blessed, which for Herodotus the Fallen Titan, that actually would have been so good, getting that blessed in there. All right, so let's see what Sidura's gonna go with. Probably gonna set up a Dragon Scales here.
And I will use Dragon Scales on Herodotus.
Oh, okay, interesting. I probably would have did it on Askren.
Hits. So that's 7, 58. Another.
Oh, sorry.
5.
I always mix it up. So it's actually the other enemy's defense. So yeah, he's gonna take Askren's for 7.
7 damage.
Yeah, I always forget that it's somebody else's and not the same one there. So definitely good play there by eXar, getting the Dragon Scales, becoming toughened, and doing 7 damage to Askren, which is a pretty powerful amount of damage there. And setting up a good placement with Sidura on top of Herodotus. So now Herodotus has to go after Sidura, otherwise he will take a circle of protection.
And do shipwreck blow. So my benefit is I can move 3. 1, 2, 3. And target Roth.
Alright, so because he's going to do that, he would trigger a little circle of protection there if eXar calls that out, and looks like he did not.
1 hits.
That's 10 damage. And I moved to the wrong spot, so it doesn't take the extra 6.
So yeah, he would deal 6 damage to another enemy and 2 of you. Everyone is just at a distance of 3 away. I think code intended to be 1 step towards Sidura there, so right below Askren, and instead he was just slightly out of placement there and didn't realize it until after he had finished. Alright, so Nink's way far back, looking like she's looking at potentially going after someone much further away. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. So she's got to move 3 steps forward to be able to hit.
I will use Vitality Juice Box on Lordra.
Okay.
Alright, using Vitality Juice box already. This is exactly what I was talking about earlier, right? That placement of Ninx being the 3rd, getting an early Vitality Juice box, getting that heal.
15.
So he'll get a 20 heal to Lordwrath, move 3, and then he gets to make a primary attack.
Moves 3. That's enough.
Yep.
And then makes a primary attack.
Oh, now he's in.
Oh, I forgot about passive on Sidura.
He definitely did. Yeah, you did.
Yep. minus to roll and for non-lethal damage. I don't believe it would matter with roll.
The roll didn't matter. It would have been the damage, but
yeah,
technically, yeah, the time's already passed for it. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll take the 4.
Well, go ahead and move it then. And not this one. It was Herodotus.
Yeah, so Herodotus needed to take that 4 damage there.
Lordrach will use Mind Trap. No, not Mind Trap. Dark Manipulation on Herodotus. So, Dark Manipulation.
Alright, so he's getting to make that primary attack there from Vitality Juice Box, and that is a hit.
13, which hits.
So he's going to be able to move 2 combatants in 5e, which is great for Lordrath here. Going to be able to move some people around into a better place for him.
That will be down to 42.
So good start for eXar there.
2 combatants. Jump. And jump. So that's another 4 damage from lava. 38.
Great placement there.
And that's it.
Vitality Juice Box spent. Nynx technically could have taken a move there.
I'm going to do Hungry Spirits, targeting Sidura twice.
Alright, so going with the Hungry Spirits there, trying to get some damage. Sidura, a little harder target to hit, but just enough on that first one.
First one which hits.
Now, I believe Sidura is toughened, so she will get a -3 on that first one.
And the second one also hits.
So it's 12 damage to her.
It'll be -3 on that.
-3.
Yeah.
She's toughened.
Yeah, and it's at end if used there.
So 8 damage.
9 damage code.
If you just want to give up,
Math.
just say it.
It's too early for this shit.
But so 9 damage,
Then
but he
take
will
4
get
from
to heal
from
4.
passive. So
1, 2, 3, 4.
And then
What?
I can heal her passive.
But
Another
it's
enemy?
Another enemy within 5. Code's not awake yet, I can tell.
Yeah. But you should apply a effect so you or ally within range regains 4 HP.
Yep, so 2, 3, 4.
5, 6. And so, yeah, not getting Despair, not getting full amount of damage because of... Oh, where is the fire going? Looking like she's trying to go around into a different spot. Interesting choice there.
So, I will use Stream of Balance on Herodotus.
You may choose not to apply
you
your
may
trigger.
choose not to apply your triggered passive.
So trying to decide if he will do that or not, so that way he can get a heal instead of the damage there from accuracy.
I won't trigger my passive.
Alright, so he's going with the heal. And that's a hit.
9, which means it hits. So that's 12 damage. So he's down to 30. And if your passive was not triggered or applied, heal for an ally. Which means Lordra goes up to 64.
Well, Lordrath almost back to full health already. Not good for Code there.
And that's it.
2 of his heroes already much lower there, and all of eXar's heroes sitting real happy with lots of health. So Talia is up next here. She's really going to have to get some strong healing to Herodotus. Looking at her options here.
I will do Nif's Kiss on Sidera.
Interesting. So Code moved, so he won't get focus. He moved off the blessed. Oh wow! So really relying on his lucky rolls today.
Damage to her.
So 6 damage there, and then she'll be able to heal somebody for 7 and 4 from her passive.
No, I can't heal him. I'll ask her. The 6 or the 7.
So healing Askren for 7 looks. Oh wait, yeah, 7. So back to full there.
I forgot to move this one.
Yeah. And then I will make.
And I guess you're
So-
not applying the passive.
No, I am not.
So yeah, that's something I was gonna say is technically, since you didn't place it, like Code could have chosen a different ability because the effect wasn't on there. So I would say you could still apply your passive if you want, and then we can apply Stream of Balance. But technically, since Stream of Balance wasn't on when he made the attack roll, it doesn't apply.
Then I'll heal the Titan for.
Yep, my bad.
So
and then I'll
definitely
make him
very important to
Most
remember
places.
those effects there. You forget the effects, changes what people will do, right? Code could have went with Shield of Flowers instead and not go with any healing. Based on that, you gotta remember to put those down, especially because Stream of Balance is so powerful of an effect. You forget that one, and it definitely hurts. All right, so looking like Code was going with stronger heal on Askren, probably so Askren can use Exalted Strike, which is actually a more powerful heal to heal other. Well, it's a health transfer. Let's clarify. It's a health transfer, so he gives up 10 to heal someone else 10. You can do less than that, but
targeting.
Herodotus.
all right, going with the dark
There is only
manipulation.
one friendly giant within range of Lordra. And that one hits,
Okay.
which means he takes 12 damage, so down to 22.
All right, so Herodotus taking a lot of damage there.
2 combatants in 5 of you. Askren, go back to the corner.
Askren is pretty
And
far
Herodotus
away.
goes on an excursion out of lava and far away. And that's it.
All right, so moving Herodotus back there, so now he's gonna basically have to go after Lordrath or Sidura and not be able to get back into those backlines. So because Stream of Balance is on, Code is gonna have a real hard time dealing with that, getting some healing for him, because any of that healing turns into damage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then do Exalted Strike.
So going with Exalted Strike,
So I can. Or
only
not,
option
Wings of
there is.
Justice, I'm sorry.
Wings of Justice.
Yeah.
To move
Like, huh?
around. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say Exalted Strike he could only hit Lordrath with. I don't know if he was
So,
intending that or not.
1, 2. Up here.
So he's going after Nynx, it looks like. So
Attack.
Wings of Justice being able to move up 3 squares before declaring the target. He's gonna be too far away, and he missed.
That one miss.
5 residual.
So since he's at full, he wouldn't even be able to get the heal 3 to himself there, and he's definitely too far away to heal an ally. So I'm not really sure what code was going for that one. I think he's definitely has those sleep. The sleep is affecting him.
Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I will attack with Dragon Claws.
Alright, so we're seeing a special attack here come from eXar, Dragon
I will, of
Claws.
course, attack Talia.
Alright. And he is way too far away for an interrupt.
He's too
You're
far away.
you're too far away for an interrupt.
Yeah.
eXar, always with his evil maniacal laugh
That
there,
one
and
hits.
he does get that
So, per moment effect.
heal
damage on passive.
12 a hero,
And heal 12 a hero.
which she can heal himself
Oh.
with that one.
So
Which he will do. So eXar's team continuing to look real happy there.
And 12 damage. So down to
So
33.
12 damage to Talia there, and then permanent your passive power deals +4 residual damage to its triggering target in addition to its other effects. So now that circle of protection becoming an 8 if they do not attack Sadura, which if eXar can remember that, it's gonna be very, very powerful. All right, so Herodotus, the Fallen Titan, he is getting very low. He is going to need some help here. He is hastened, and he is blessed. So he can walk past, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he can walk up to Nynx if he wants, not have to worry about reaction attack.
6.
And make a blessed strike.
I am going to do.
Oh, did you move through lava or near Lordra?
No,
I'm hasting.
he's hastened, so
Oh.
he's fine.
Yep. My bad, my bad. Oh no, she's exposed.
I'm
Who
gonna do
lifted her skirt?
So it's got to really.
Titanic power.
Oh, okay. So
So
you're
I
not.
can move 6.
Oh wow. Okay, going with his special attack. I guess that makes sense because he doesn't have a lot of time left here potentially with Herodotus. At the same time, he
And
won't
then-
get that blessed that he's getting with Nymph's Kiss. So really, just getting that hastened effect. So really, what Code needs is a high roll here. High roll. An 8. Oh no.
That one hits.
But only a 5. So that's not going to be that much
Yep.
extra damage
So-
there.
13 plus 5 is 18.
Yeah, so only 18 damage on a special attack there. Not great. It was on an 18 for a second. That would have been really good for Code. And those rolls just not working out there. Alright, so Nynx
She started at 55.
Yep.
taking some damage. She is hit because of that exposed from Askren and Herodotus.
And I believe hastened is used, or blessed. Just blessed is used once per turn for the nymph kiss.
The hastened was.
I think it still applies for.
Well,
Uh,
it only works on primaries.
yeah. Yeah, Bless only works on primaries. And Hastened is always, there is no once per turn on it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So with Nyx, I will sidestep. And
All right, so Nink's up here now.
I will use Life Tide
Getting a
on
life tithe out
Herodotus,
there.
because why not?
Yep, looking like eXar's really
So,
focusing
is
down
there
Herodotus
Life
this
Tide?
morning, trying to take him down as quickly as possible. He is pretty much the main primary damage dealer on Code's team, and he
That
does get the
one
hit.
hits. With that,
So, not a lot of damage with life tithe, but it's really more
I will
about getting that
heal
healing.
Lord Draft from passive for 1. And
Everyone's
then
has so much
Jessa
health.
goes 1, 2, 3. And the next heals for 6.
Alright, healing himself
So, up
up
to
to the max there. So really, yeah, most of the healing. He
And
doesn't
that's it.
really need a lot of healing. Nynx needed some, of course, there because she had taken some damage from that special attack. But really, eXar could be leaning more into damage if he wanted to. So Zafara's coming up next here. She probably really honestly needs to get some dark lights off, prevent somebody from making some special attacks. Now, probably Jessa may come up with one here soon. I'd expect, I'd expect that one would come off. Dragon Breath,
I'm just gonna do Hungry
potentially.
Spirits on.
Oh, he's going with Hungry Spirits here, so he's going to get multiple strikes. And, woo, sorry about that. Going off Hungry Spirits, multiple chances to hit or miss here, really. So he will get a heal on. Now, he's so far away, he cannot get that passive from anybody else. Zafara needs to get in the game. So, yep, just not great there for Zafara. So only 6 damage.
6 damage.
And getting a 4 healing to really the only one she can heal is Talia. Everyone else is way too far away.
2, 3, 4.
So controllers are really meant to get into the action so they can keep splitting.
Your first roll, at least in chat, it says it was 3 and then 5. I wasn't paying attention because of the...
It looked like 11.
It was a hit. The first one was a hit.
Okay. Yeah, I was.
Yeah, you can't trust the chat log because for some reason it's not reporting.
Even
all
if
the
I dump
rolls.
the dice into Canon, it will show it rolled. So yeah. Okay, so now
I have to move yet. Hold on.
I'm just thinking what to do.
So eXar, considering his next move here, Zafara definitely needs to get into action. She's staying real far back. I think she's really trying to maybe... Oh, looks like she's going for a back door. She is. She's going through the back door there.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay.
And now on the other side of the field. A lot closer to the action now. Alright, so Jessa coming up next here. Does have special up. Pretty likely we could see a power offering come up here. She's not... So she is... It's kind of funny. She's actually in a not great spot to be, but there's no hero for Code to be able to pin her against the wall, so it doesn't really impact her in this case right now. So anyway, a lot of freedom to move around here, get into a optimal position, which is what she is doing, and now she's gonna blast. Looks like Talia. Oh no, Herodotus. Yep, and this will kill him if she gets the strike. Now Code should go with an interrupt here before it's too late.
Use my holy light.
Alright, so he is going to interrupt. There you go. Take the 10 damage there from the drawback. We'll see here in a second.
Yes.
And that is a hit, so he will get to... The attack will still happen, but
So
it does
you
16
take
less
10
damage.
Correct. The attack will do 16 less, and then I'll heal Herodotus 16. He's at 22, so that'll put him at 38.
Yep.
Alright, so we'll see how much damage here he'll get. So Askren using both of his special attacks.
Now I have to roll.
And he does get it.
So that one hits.
So minus
And
16 is 8
that's,
damage.
4 from passive. And then I believe just
Yeah,
6
so
from power offering because of the Askran.
So it should
So
be
that's-
minus 16, which would be 8 damage.
Oh yeah. 8
And
damage, so
then, yeah, and then you're passive.
12. So that's 12. So he goes down to 26.
So Herodotus still taking a really
And
strong
to
hit, although
always
taking a
manage
lot
exchange
less of a strong hit that would have
primary
killed
attack.
him. So definitely the interrupt, very valuable here to have. Otherwise, Herodotus would be already knocked out of the game at this point. I have not been checking chat. I need to check that more often. Yep, nobody here today. Looking
Mind
to...
trap from Lord Drach.
Alright. Mind trap there.
And that's it.
Okay.
Alright, so Talia is up here now. Nymph's Kiss goes back. Also, this should be going back as well.
So I'm gonna take a reaction attack.
Okay.
Alright, so taking a reaction.
So that
we'll
will
see.
be 7 or higher for 6. Let's see.
It's a miss.
Four misses.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'll take a double move. 1, 2, portal. It's 3.
Taking a double move, I often don't see that a lot, but looking like Code trying to leave eXar's team out there with nothing to attack. Now, Lord Wrath is going to be coming up next, so he'll most likely go after Askren or Herodotus. And then Sidura is so far away, she'll basically... She would have to do a Dragon's Breath to be able to still make an attack or use a heroic action.
Deal 6 to an enemy.
So Code will not be able to
Yep,
get
I
a
think
heal
that will
there.
work. And
So Lord Wrath,
so I will use Pew Pew.
yep, getting that Pew Pew which you just
foregoing
acquired.
Passive power, and I will target.
So Pew Pew, great one for Lord Wrath for going his passive power because it never happens on his turn anyway.
And I will target
So always good to get the +3 on his attack roll.
Herodotus.
Alright, so you just got to get a 3 or more and he will hit him with the Pew Pew.
So that's 3 or higher.
I'll do 7 damage and then 6 to somebody else, and he's got it.
17, which means I deal 7 plus 7 damage to him. So he goes down to 19. And then another 6 to an enemy, which means Askram loses 6 HP. It's down to 49.
So
And
3
now
of
I will
Code's heroes,
move
all
right
lower
there.
than eXar's. Definitely a lot of great plays by eXar today.
And that's it.
Okay.
So Code's got to make up a lot
2, 3, 4.
to catch up here.
Going to do Exalted Strike.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, he's gonna be too far away. He needs to move up. Move back 1, Code. Don't do it. Oh no. He got it, but he's gonna be too far away.
8 hits.
And he will not be able to transfer the health.
Oh, 5 updates.
That's fine. So that's 11.
So Code just
10
realizing
damage.
the mistake there that he just made. Yeah, definitely
That's
gotta
just
check your
55.
placement before making those attacks. So he will not be able to get that heal on Herodotus, which is really what I think he was definitely going for. That was the whole
Now it's
point.
time for Sidra.
And he could have made the strike still if he just stepped 1 further away.
5, 6. And then use Dragon Wings.
Dragon Wings there. Able to
Move to
move
ignoring
to.
terrain. So hello there.
Now I'm gonna make him
And
mobbed.
I will target.
Now he
Askram,
is
of course.
toughened. But it is
And
ends if
because he's
used.
exposed and toughened.
Just gotta get a
so
4 or more.
4 or higher.
Here we go. And that is another hit for eXar.
13, which hits.
6 damage.
Choose when.
So a little
Yeah, I
less
deal more
damage there.
So that will be 13 damage to Askran. So he's down to 36.
Toughen, so -3.
Yeah, -3 to that.
Yep, my bad. So 1, 2, 3, 39. And that's it.
Okay.
And the ends if used, removed there. Alright, so the Fallen Titan is up next.
I'm gonna use Giant Form,
Yep.
but I'm just thinking, which group?
Yeah, which
Yeah.
level you should target?
Does he want to go? I honestly, you may want to go to the closer group because he'll be able to get his brutality.
I'm gonna target these 2.
Okay.
Next.
Which one will be targeted first?
I'm gonna target Nick. Don't got anything crazy going on. Okay, I'll target Nick's first.
Okay.
Looking at his options there. Which one he wants to go with? Oh,
miss.
and that is a miss on that first strike there.
Okay.
Lord Wrath,
higher.
a 7. That
7.
is a hit.
That one hits.
Just barely.
Okay, so 13.
So unfortunately, just not really that good. It's gonna be that permanent effect that's really better about it.
Oh.
Plus brutality he should be getting.
10. And I am probably not gonna. Oh, well,
He can run up to Lord Wrath if he wants to. And then his primary attacks have
I'm
a
not
+1
gonna run to
range
him.
and deal 4 damage to another enemy.
what? I can
you have run and then movement. So
Yeah.
then if you run to with effect, then you will trigger reaction attack, and from this position, maybe you can position better.
Code considering his placement there, a giant form. He can move, run to Lord Wrath, which is basically just put him 2 squares closer. And then, yeah, I'm not sure what else would be a good spot there. So looking like he's just going to take the movement action.
Where do I want to go?
So I think Code forgetting his brutality here. Yeah, I mean, there's not really a way to lock her in. It would be forcing her to go closer to the lava. But otherwise...
And how do you move there? Which tiles exactly?
Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
trying to see if he can get a reaction attack. Most of the time, I just assume that if people have enough movement that they're taking the safe route and not triggering a reaction attack. So oftentimes I don't bring that up.
Because
probably should though.
Mind trap to abuse. So I will mind trap you with Nyx. Which has benefit move 3. So hello there. And with death, and with the let's go.
Getting the mind trap there. That's gonna be a hit.
That one hits. He goes down to 5, I believe. 19, no, 7. From passive, I will heal an ally, so I cannot heal myself. But I will heal Jessa, so that's for up. And you.
Getting the passive there with
the enemy
Nyx's
attack, it cannot be made.
hope.
So
now he can choose one that can't be used. It's funny, eXar often doesn't even really use Mind Trap, but because he's using Nyx.
Let's use it this way. And a quick question.
Yeah.
How do we mark it?
So you just place the card on top like that.
Okay. Okay, so
that's how you remember.
Okay. But yeah, okay, it's turned over. And does it count for Siphon Strike?
What do you mean? Does it count for that? Like, can you do it on?
Deal bonus damage per effect or token applied by enemies on you and your allies. Does it count as an effect?
Per effect
applied
or token by enemy? Yes. Yeah, it would count.
Okay.
So is that what you want to do?
Yep.
Okay.
It stays right there.
Yep.
And now I will cite.
So eXar asking if Zypho Strike gets a benefit there, which it would. So that would make
Yep,
it 15
and that's it.
damage from the Mind Trap effect there. So I guess eXar deciding if he wanted to use that one or not. I'm actually surprised that I told him that, and then he decided to just still do it anyway.
I don't know.
Because yes, that is actually honestly is better for code for him to put Mind Trap on Shipwreck below. But yeah, I guess if he does get the effect for Shipwreck below, then it does a little bit more
I am
damage
going
there.
to do Purgatory. Targeting Jess.
I guess at the same time, now that I think about it, Zypho Strike, even if he did put Zypho Strike on him, he could, it says, ignore all effects applied by enemies on you. So he could technically make that one.
So 20 damage.
6.
So it should be at 29.
All right, so Zafara going with Purgatory there, getting a successful hit. Now Jessa being permanently cursed. I don't know if she got a despair on that one or not. I wasn't paying attention.
Heroic Inspiration. You can have it back.
Sure.
Ooh, going with the Heroic
And-
Inspiration, transforming a permanent effect, and a combatant will regain 16 HP or takes 16.
I will.
Probably going to go with the heal.
For 16, so she goes up to
So Code doing what he can to take down XR's team, but XR keeps coming back with heal after heal after heal. Not looking good for Code there. He just cannot get any of XR's heroes.
Oh, the choices. Oh. Who has revives? Zafara.
Looking like maybe he's going to go out to
HP,
damage actually
and
instead.
Talia with Breath of Life.
So trying to see if he wants to make somebody take 16 damage or heal 16.
7. Do I have something nice for you? Actually, I do.
XR, I
Nice.
love his internal
Talia will
monologue.
receive 16 damage, so down to 21.
Alright, so Tally is going to take 16 damage there from Heroic Inspiration.
And that's it. Oh, not that. That's not it. I can still sidestep. Yeah,
So
I will.
Jessa is going to move back there.
Okay, Tally's turn.
Tally coming up here, special down. Gonna have to go with Nib's Kiss or Shield of Flowers there, but be able to potentially get out some healing. Herodotus very low on health. He may not even be able to survive even with a heal, but we'll see. Yeah,
Oh
trying to
boy,
see if he
don't the
wants to.
dragons like straight
yeah.
lines.
Yeah, definitely don't want to be in a line there, which is what XR was looking at with Herodotus, Zafara, and Talia all lined up, making a happy XR with a, well, really either, well, yeah, Dragon Breath. Got to do a Dragon Breath there on top of
let's do
all of Code's characters.
Nib's Kiss. Let's
To really see who he's going to
yeah,
go
let's
for.
do Nib's Kiss. Targeting.
Jess will be too far
All
away.
of them are 7.
Yeah.
So going for Nynx there.
So which one?
7 or more.
Oh, Nynx. With
Okay.
Nib's Kiss.
That one hits.
Yep.
So
that's
getting Nymph's Kiss
seven.
off there.
6 damage.
6.
Gonna do 6 damage to Nynx,
She up here.
7 healing, and an ally will be
Ah.
blessed and hastened.
Could have played it way smarter.
Going to heal. My guy 7.
Get up
14,
to 14. Be able to get 4 with hope.
and then I will give the haste.
If he remembers it here. Actually, wait a
Counteract
second.
the
I guess
curse.
Askren is real far and he can't heal. So 1, 2, 3,
Okay,
4,
so
5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, too far. Whereas if he did move up one more, he would have been able to heal him. So Code often kind of run into this issue of being just about 1 square off to be able to maximize his attacks there.
And target
Lord Wrath coming up here
Herodotus
next.
with
Attacking Herodotus.
Dark Manipulation.
Yep, going with that dark manipulation, looking like
Still
he'll be too far away for a
exposed,
lava
so 3
bath.
or higher.
But 12 damage, that will not be enough to kill him unless he gets a crit. He does not.
16, which means he takes 12 damage.
Down to 2. So that Nymph's Kiss keeping him alive
And
just barely.
then I cannot move after this. Yeah, but I sidestep. Move 2 combatants in 5. So off we go. Oh, 2. Went 2.
Yep, too far away for
And
lava there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right there.
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah,
And
within range
that's
there.
It.
So XR moving Talia,
Or
moving
On
Herodotus.
second thought, I won't move Herodotus, but I will move Zafara. Is that fine?
Sure.
Alright, moving both of them back.
Okay.
Now they are in a line for Sedura to get off a Dragon Breath. Exactly why XR changed his mind on that one there. Lining them up. He will have his special here ready to do it. And XR will be laying out some massive amount of damage here.
I think it's time for heroic action.
Alright, so heroic action coming out here for Code by Askren. Let's see which one he's going to go with. Code considering his options.
Let's do heroic inspiration.
Going with heroic inspiration. Moving the curse back again.
Okay.
Put him on Sedura.
And Herodotus will get 16, so maybe 18.
And healing Herodotus.
Um,
So he'll continue to live just barely. XR getting so close to killing him multiple times, just cannot
Would
do
Heroic
it.
Inspiration trigger passive on Sedura?
no.
Yeah, there's no hit.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't.
Target of it, yeah, it's not an attack. Yep.
Then
Alright,
I
so
will
Askren gets to move one if he wants here.
just leave him there, actually.
He may almost want to just move a little further away from that lava just to prevent. Actually, well,
Flanks, can I get... or not? Yeah, it wouldn't be fair, okay. So, Sedura's going to sidestep
we
and
go.
then use Dragon Breath.
exactly what I thought was
With-
coming.
How it goes, each target will... to the last
1,
missed
2,
target.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
So,
8.
in case it goes very, very wrong, I will target them in the same order they are standing. So, Herodotus, then Zafara, and the last will be Talia.
Alright, so here we go. Let's see.
Herodotus, 3 or higher. Oh, does map work for everyone or just to the heroes?
Only the people participating in it.
Okay.
So it's
So
still
that's
yeah,
6.
is a hit. And a second
Meaning,
hit
so that
for
one hits
eXar.
for 6 damage. So down to 12. Now Zafara.
I'm not sure why he rolled 3 times there, but and another
15.
hit there.
And higher than
18, 3 hits,
18.
maximum amount of
So
damage
that's
there for
1, 2,
eXar.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 3 is 21,
Yep.
I believe.
Yep.
So down to 39.
21 damage to Zafara. 3 damage. Oh,
And
actually, wait.
7
Sorry,
or
6
higher
damage to.
for Talia.
So that's 29.
15. And does she die? Yep. She's dead, Jimmy. That's 24 damage.
Yep.
Oh, you were rolling twice. You didn't have to roll
Yeah,
twice.
I was like,
on-
wait a minute, why is he?
Yeah,
rolling?
I was very confused why you're rolling so many
Yeah,
times. Yeah.
Whatever.
I'm sitting there like, what?
I mean, apparently it didn't really matter because you basically still hit every time anyway, but
Yeah.
I got so confused. I'm like, I was about to.
yeah,
ask,
I was
why
like,
are you
what's
rolling
going
twice?
on?
I was like 6 rolls. I was like, what?
At first I was
rolling.
yeah, at first I was thinking eXar just like, you know, didn't see it or something. Like he like pressed the button and was like, "Oh yeah, oops, I forgot I rolled." Like
I forgot that once per turn, so yeah. But and ninth game's last stays there. So that's it.
well, and just to clarify too, cursed only works on primary attacks, not special attacks. So you're
Oh.
not affected by cursed at all making that attack.
Whatever.
Yeah.
At least neither was a critical hit.
Yeah. All right, and then on that last strike, 8 times 3 there, 24 damage, enough
just
to
wanted to
knock
roll
out
as many
Talia.
dice as
So
possible.
24 plus, oh my god,
It's hard
plus
to
21.
heroes in straight line.
So that's 45 plus 6, 51 damage. So absolutely devastating.
Was
That is a
sidestep or
massive
shipwreck
strike.
Sidestep because shipwreck is under mine trap still.
Right. Or yeah, because it's from Onyx.
Yeah.
It messes even with me.
Still gonna do his other primary.
Yeah.
That is a hit
Whoa.
there with
Makes
Ziffo Strike.
hits.
So that's 12.
So I'm assuming he was going after Jessa
Deal
there. I
plus
did
3
miss
damage
that
per
though.
vector token applied on enemies and allies.
So another 3.
By enemies on you and allies.
15 plus
So 6.
his permanent primary attacks get plus range deal 4 damage, so it's 19
Or
plus
no.
reality.
To another enemy.
Oh, to another enemy. Okay.
So deal plus 3 damage per effect or token
So,
applied by enemies
Wrath will take
on
4.
you and allies.
Alright.
Yeah,
In
that's
this
up 50.
case, there's only one, so I think it's just plus
So
3
she's gonna take-
actually.
15 plus brutality, so that's 19.
Yep.
So 7, 10.
Oh, a massive hit there
And then-
by Herodotus.
Wrath will take 4.
What?
4.
So just getting the damage right here. Why was 4 damage applied to Lord Wrath?
For giant form.
From giant form. Your primary attacks have +1
2
range and deal 4 damage to another enemy.
Okay, but 4 damage to another enemy and 2 of you on a... Oh, wait. I'm looking at the wrong person. Sorry. For some reason, I was looking at Askren and thinking like, oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that would be strong on Askran.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder, would that work on range 8 attacks as well? Like you get 9 range attack from giant form.
Would you... Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like if you're saying if you could use the special attack. Yeah.
Yeah, if I took it with heroic inspiration for all purposes.
That's part of the fun combinations of seeing some of these abilities that are already really good for melee, but then you can slap them onto a range character and see what happens there. Getting one more range, I'd say, even for a range character, is not that great, because most of the time you don't even use your max range 8. Every once in a while it comes up, but not that often. So using a benefit move here with Mind Trap, but you don't see a lot of use out of it. Getting that on a melee character where a lot of their attacks are range 1, very helpful.
To revive Talia.
Alright, and that looks like it's gonna be
doesn't hit
a miss.
So just 5 damage. Should have used lifetime. Well, couldn't. So Zafara for 5 damage down to Ferrate.
Alright, so eXar getting the hit there. So a couple of his heroes starting to take some damage there.
And that's
but 1 down already for Code, especially losing Talia is going to lose a lot of that healing.
Did she still haste in Blessed? Technically.
So have we gotten to Talia's turn yet? Because basically how it works is, the next time it's basically removed. So pretty much after this, you're going to remove it. So that Bless and Hasten definitely going to be helpful for Code to have here.
Let's see here.
Because he is going to need that to deal with Nynx there right in his face. So that Hasten making you so quick. Don't need to worry about taking reaction attacks. Be able to freely move as well. Now, Code moving pretty far back there. Little dangerous, of course, with Dark Manipulations still being on the board. So, special is up. He could get a Revenge of the Dead off if he wanted to. Otherwise, he can try to prevent some more special attacks with...
I guess do my special.
He is going to do it.
Argatin.
My only dead ally.
Oh yeah, it's
only one person for that.
Yeah.
All right, using that Revenge of the Dead to try to bring back Talia here if he can get it, and he does.
9.
So that'll bring her back with 25 hit points.
With 1 special.
And 1 special attack, which is really what's good about it. Now, it's within 5 squares of you, so Talia doesn't have to stand in that same spot. She could stand somewhere else. Bring back that Breath of Life so that way she can revive someone else, kind of chain that up here.
Despair onto Nynx.
2, 3, 4. That is within range. Oh, Nynx taking some despair damage. Talia, not in a great spot, so if I was Code, I would definitely move her to a different spot, not right against the wall there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He could put her right on, actually, on a Bless square, which would have actually been way more helpful. for code
it's
there,
just
since Talia will be coming up here real
12.
soon. So Jessa up next. Special is ready.
I
Cycle
will
of Life
forgo
and
my
Death
passive
doesn't
and
really
use
help.
Stream of Balance on Herodotus.
Sure.
Okay. So going with
So that will
Stream
be
of
6 or
Balance.
higher for a
12
killing
damage
blow.
on hit, so he doesn't need his passive to kill Herodotus. Oh my god, and a miss,
But not
critical
today.
miss there.
That's just
Just
5
eXar
more.
cannot kill Herodotus.
Lives for a while.
Just continuing to just
And
barely
I
eke it out.
will- Oh, she's got 5 movement.
Poor XR trying. He's been trying to focus down Herodotus for most
Going
of the
down for
match.
and 1 life.
And every time Herodotus gets healed back up with either heroic actions
Talia's
or
turn.
other healing effects.
Let's do Nymph's Kiss targeting Nynx.
Mhm.
Alright, so we're seeing that Nymph's Kiss come up here again, trying to get some more healing back out on the field, and that is successful. So
Damage,
6
down to 7.
more damage
Or
there.
6, sorry. It's down to 8. And
Get
then
it
I will
heal for 7.
Big dude.
Herodotus back up.
Oh, I can't. Oh, yeah. No, you didn't. You missed. So
Healed him
14.
back
You
up.
could try to heal him.
And
Not that it would be
then
beneficial
healing
for you.
to another ally. Zafara could get some healing potentially there. With hope, if he wants to do that.
I'll make Sephora hasten, and then I can move.
Mhm.
2, 3.
So Code making his move action there, thinking about if he's going to go through the portal or not.
I'll move her across.
Zoomies to the other
And
side.
he does teleport to the other side.
Okay. At least that leaves.
So he did miss his hope there, which he would have been able to give 4 more to Zafara.
5. How much?
Alright, so Lord Wrath coming up next. He needs to do 14. He doesn't have enough damage to kill him.
Say hello and use dark manipulation.
Going with, Dark Manipulation 1, 2. Oh, he does actually. He'll be able to throw him in some lava.
On
Finally kill
Herodotus.
Herodotus if he wants to. And looking like he probably will get this finally an hour into the match.
higher.
Let's see if he gets it. He is successful.
12.
So
So
that'll do 12
He
damage
takes
to
12
Herodotus.
damage
And
from
then
attack itself down to 2.
and then throw him
And
into
now-
lava here.
Move 2 combatants in 5 of me. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Zafara
2,
and
4. Zafara is
Herodotus
in
will
range.
take some lava damage there.
Herodotus 1, 2. And Zafara 1, 2. So Herodotus dies. And I believe the permanent effect goes away.
Yep.
And Zafara takes 4 damage.
And Zafara taking
Down to
4 damage
30.
there, now down to 30. So
In
Herodotus finally defeated an hour and 2 minutes into this match. Just not enough to bring up that Fallen Titan, even with the Nymph's Kiss. Probably a good idea that Code moves Nymph's Kiss to somebody else, since that was, very likely to happen with Herodotus being so low health that he just wouldn't be able to survive to actually use it. Okay, so Sadora will be coming up next for eXar for Code's turn here. He does have Askren finally coming up here, and he'll be able to get off some other healing, although it is pretty late in the game now. Did miss some critical positioning, really, where he could have gotten a heal 10 to Herodotus much earlier. And then maybe he'd still be alive right now. But these little things can add up and make the difference later on in the game.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Hmm.
I will attack Jessa with
2,
Wings
3,
of
4,
Justice.
5. 1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5.
So I can move 3.
So technically, he probably would have taken a reaction attack based on that movement.
And then I will...
Now, since he is going with Wings of Justice here, really won't matter. He could have used, essentially declared that earlier and moved to that spot anyway. And he gets a critical hit.
Nice one.
So
15 damage there. Oh,
Jessa.
She's at 13, almost. Well, 14.
down to 14.
And then I am protected.
And then you or an ally heals 3. So he could heal 3 as well. And Code missing that. Oh no. I've mentioned this before in previous games. You gotta read all the way through your card. If you miss those extra effects, that can definitely add up. Askren really needs those heals so he can keep putting out Exalted Strikes to heal others with. So not working out here for him. Alright, so next up is Sadura. She doesn't have any special attacks at this point. She has not been able to actually get her permanent of her Dragon Claws with Circle Protection being stronger.
5.
Oh, wow, going right.
I'm taking the 4 damage. No to 57. And I will use Dragon Wings on... Dragon Wings?
So technically...
Yeah, Dragon Wings on Zafara.
So if he had done that... Well, let's see.
I will jump right here with benefit. And then...
Yeah, even with that benefit, that 2 would not be enough. It would have to be like a corner cut he'd have to do.
And then a roll. And this one is cursed. 4, so it's miss anyway. But for the sake of it, let's say if it was 20. Nope.
So he could
So she
have... So
takes
technically...
20.
How the rules of lava works is when you enter a lava tile when you're supposed to take damage, that is when you take the damage. So with Dragon Wings, he could have moved to the edge, declared Dragon Wings, move to entering, ignoring terrain, and then yeah, well I guess he'd take damage at the end of the turn. So it still would have been equaled out. He would have had to essentially moved into lava with the benefit without needing to make a movement action, then take a move action to move out, and you wouldn't take any damage. But in this case, that it doesn't really matter. It's slightly off.
Dark light on.
Alright, so dark light coming up here next, trying to prevent that oxygen siphon from going out. And that is successful.
9.
So dark light gonna do 11 damage. The dark target will take plus 3 damage if it has no special.
Your decision on this. Double blast. 1 from Nymph, 1 from Altar, and those she take 3 damage.
Let's see. Oh, because she's already blessed.
Yeah.
Yep.
But you're on the altar. Let's see. Combatants on top of it are blessed and take 3 damage when their primary attacks hit.
Right. So she take 3.
Well, I guess, yeah, that one is a little confusing because you're already blessed to begin with.
But that 3 damage doesn't have to do anything with blessed.
Yeah.
But standing with on altar combatants on top.
Combatants, yeah, I'd say since
Combatants on top.
yeah, you're
then
on it and
blessed.
you at least have hit. So regardless of you using that the blessed effect or not, would be the 3 damage. Yeah.
So I took the 3, but she's dead.
All right, so that will be enough to kill Nynx. Finally knocked out of the game here. 1 down for Code.
Zadora will take or 1. Oh, she's out of range. Or no, she's in range.
No, she's in
1,
range.
2,
So
3,
Zadora
4,
will take
5.
the 4.
4 damage there from the despair there on Zafara. All right, so coming up next here is gonna be Jessa here. Especially since Code knew that she was getting pretty low, I probably would have put the Dark Light on Jessa. Because now Jessa's gonna be able to use that cycle of life and death.
I will use Cycle of Life and Death targeting Zafara. So go ahead and roll your...
So...
Roll your reaction. 6 or higher.
Hits.
So she takes down to 6 from 14.
She takes 8 damage.
Yep. She's down to 6. And now... Let's see... 6 or higher.
5.
Just 5.
So...
and I take 6 Oh, yeah. How about...
Yeah, so, yeah,
Can
I guess
take...
you can still do it, it just won't kill you. It'll take you to 1.
Yeah, because it's residual damage, so I'm left on 1 HP.
Correct, yeah.
Because drawback applies after reaction attack. So yeah, that's 1 and 22 down to 15. 12, 2 and 7. Okay. Not the best outcome, but...
Well, actually, I might need to double check that. Because I think... I could be wrong, but I thought drawback happens before reaction because you're declaring an attack.
Go ahead.
My answer.
Let me just double check. Good old attack timeline.
Once again.
It's actually I've told them so many times that honestly I think it's one of the most important parts of the rule set. So declaration of an attack, benefit drawback happens first, and then enemy reaction attack. So you take 6 damage, and then reaction attack would kill you. Yep.
Yeah. So, I guess it's gone anyway. So she's dead, Jimmy.
So definitely those order of operations does matter, and that working out in Code's favor. So Nynx and Jessa now knocked out of the fight here.
That's it.
Okay.
So very quickly things... Yeah, definitely a costly mistake there.
So go do the
and I honestly I don't blame eXar. It's something very easy to miss there. Like I said, I almost missed it until I had to look in the rules just to verify the order of that. But yeah, as soon as he declared that, he has to take that 6 damage. And because he decided not to move to anywhere else and taking that reaction, he is dead.
Targeting my dead ally.
I should try to run before...
Alright, so a breath of life coming from Talia here.
Those little mistakes.
And successful. So bringing back the Fallen Titan once again. eXar just cannot stop this resurrection healing from Code. things very quickly moving around here. Now, I probably would not get too close to...
What's her? Hold on. Before I place them. What's her movement? 6. One, two, three, 4.
So you can't technically place there because you don't have vision of this square. So you could place here, though.
Okay. I will place them there. And then can I apply hope to him?
Not. Let me double check because it says an ally within range may regain 4 HP, but it can't regain HP again.
I believe it happens before effects, so
yeah. So I'd say
applied
no.
before effects.
Okay.
So now it's all down to 1-2 punch of Lordrath.
So Lordrath and Sidura. So Lordrath actually does surprising amount of damage. But entire Code's team back on the field now. Not with a lot of HP, though. 22, 25, 35, and 39. But only 2 heroes left for eXar. So very quickly things being switched around. I believe Code has one more heroic action. So does eXar. The fight is definitely not over yet.
Dark Manipulation.
So Dark Manipulation being called out again here on Zafara. It looks like looking like a couple Lordrath there be taking a sorry, not Lordrath.
Hits.
Herodotus be taking a
12 damage,
lava bath here.
10. She's going to be moved right over there, and Herodotus goes to lava.
Herodotus
So
taking that lava bath.
takes
That
4
Dark
damage.
Manipulation just so powerful with that movement.
Gets it.
Okay. Let's see. His turn.
Can I touch up on Zafara placement? 1 score higher.
Sure.
Alright, moving Zafara up 1 there. Not wanting to put Zafara in a spot where she'd be able to, I guess, theoretically get a mob, although I'm not sure what exactly he had planned there. In fact, I think actually that benefits Herodotus more by that movement away, because now he'll be able to get his brutality off. All right, so going with an Exalted Strike here. Now he will be able to get that heal off. All he needs, he's got to get a 7 or more here. Get off a 10 healing, and that is going to be a hit. So working out for Code. 11 damage there.
11 damage to him. So he's
So 37 right here. And then may transfer
and
up to
then
10 HP.
Transfer 10 HP. So I will transfer
1, 2,
10.
3, 4. Yep.
29 to
I'm assuming he's going to go with Safara there to bring her up to 20.
be a 20. And I am toughened.
So now that there is no specials, if I was Zafara, coming up here, so let's see. No, I guess Lordrath will get it off before he'll be able to get his turn before Savara. But I was gonna say if Safara can get that dark light off and basically kind of keep locking down that last special so it couldn't be used, but that's not gonna happen here.
How'd she move?
Yeah, she was right there.
1, 2, 4.
3, 4, 5.
Okay.
1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Gotcha.
Alright, moving into position
So, yeah,
there.
and she will use dragon scales
Sure.
on Herodotus.
Alright, so
Oh,
she will be
fire
blessed on this one,
exclamation
though.
mark.
That is a hit.
8, and she's cursed, so...
Did I say blessed? I meant cursed. Oh no, that curse working out for Code.
So just 5 residual, down to 20.
Only 5 residual damage there. So all of Code's heroes getting real low health. eXar is both much higher.
Okay.
Now we gotta see some good action here for Herodotus. He doesn't have his giant form permanent, unfortunately, but he can still do quite a bit of damage. He'll probably gonna have to go with a shipwreck below.
With his Sipho Strike. Or, actually, let me do shipwreck below. So I can move 3. 2. Do shipwreck below.
Alright, so yeah, Lord Wrath there. Not
8 or higher.
Yep, so he's got to attack Sidura there,
18.
and that is a hit.
That
So
hits.
10 damage. So she goes down. 10
And then 2 damage to,
plus 4.
or 6 damage to Lord Wrath
14.
there.
So 43.
Plus
35.
brutality from.
And 6 damage to.
Here it is. Deal 6 damage to another enemy and 2 of you. So Lord Wrath there, taking 6 more. Alright, so now we're going to see a health transfer coming up here with a Shadow Grasp.
So, Lord Wrath. Actually,
Oh,
1,
no.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 would be range. Do I see her? Oh.
Yes.
I will believe so.
Yep, you're good.
Yeah, so I'm going to use Shadow Grasp on Talia. Let's flip.
So Shadow Grasp being declared there, and knew that was coming exactly.
7 tiles total. 1, 2,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm counting them for pull already. So plus tap, plus 2 to roll, which is nice.
2,
with my recent
3,
rolls.
4, 5, 6,
5 or higher.
7.
15.
You got it.
Let's
So he's gonna get a big heal there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can I change it anyway? Like, I believe she was on portal, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I thought pull has to be a straight line.
So it's making
Closer towards me.
Yeah, you
step
have
has to be
to
closer
yeah
towards
be
the
closer
Lord
in
Wrath.
each one. So in the case, so show me the movement you're gonna do with it again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Let's see.
Up.
1, 2,
Diagonal, up,
and then you'd have to go
diagonal.
here. Then you'd have to go here because that's
Okay.
not increasing the distance.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's just 6.
6.
So that's 12. Here and
Decreasing the
12,
distance. Sorry about that.
12 here.
Alright, so that's still a very good strike. So pull 7 the target. For each square moved, it transfers 2 HP from
I
it to
believe
you. So with a 6 there, he'll get
Talia's turn.
heal 12 and 12 damage to Talia there. So a trade there of
I'm gonna sidestep
24.
the lob. Take 4.
Interesting. All right. So Talia is gonna sidestep into
And
that
I'll
lava.
do Imps Kiss. They're both 7, so. Or I'll do it on Lord Roth.
Wow, actually going the full
Okay.
time here. I really don't.
Are you sure about that?
No, I'm kidding. I'm doing it on.
Yeah, that would be nice. 12 damage.
Yeah, being able to get 12 damage, and actually the 4 from
Silver.
Circle of Retribution.
Higher.
Oh no, that's gonna be a
6.
miss.
Miss.
5 damage.
All right, so
Okay.
very close game still.
Oh wait,
Wait.
I'm sorry. It was Sephora's turn. I am so sorry.
Oh yeah.
Totally.
Oh yeah, we definitely didn't even notice
Oh,
that
I
either.
missed that one. So let me put this back. 2, 3. She's at 39. So
So dark light there, gonna be able to get a lot of advantage out of dark light now that +3. Although hungry
first, before I move,
strikes
I'm just gonna
can
do
do
Hungry Spirits.
quite a bit
Um,
as well. If he gets Bold Strike, that's 12 damage plus 4 healing. That's a trade of
target,
16
Lord Roth.
there. Now I don't know. Well, I mean, I guess he theoretically could have went for blessed. He did not.
Hit. No, target him again.
Going for Lord Wrath there, trying to make him take 12 damage. Only going to get 6 on that one.
So just 6.
6 to Lord Roth. So 3, 3.
57.
Then I'll apply Despair to Sedura. So it's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I
And
can
get a heal of 4 there.
heal Talia 4.
Yep.
2, 3, 4. Oh, that means she wouldn't.
Yeah, I was
taking
just
the
about to
entire
say she wouldn't have taken the lava damage.
So she's at 17.
Mm-hmm.
Then I will move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So Code still maintaining with the heals on his team. Definitely making some mistakes there on trying to use Talia when it was Zafara's turn.
Okay, so I will
Sedura
use,
is up here
Dragon
now.
Scales
Also cursed still.
on Herodotus, as per usual.
Yep, trying to go for his best option there. And that's a hit.
7, so it hits. Which means...
But you're cursed.
Oh, fuck. Fuck me. Go, crit, go.
And
9.
a 9. So,
So
that
that
is still a
hits.
hit.
So he takes 7 damage.
7 damage, bringing him down
Down
to 19 there.
19. And another, so Askran takes
Another enemy,
7
and 5 of
from
you
his 7
takes
defense.
7 damage there. So
20.
all of Code's team very
And
low
he
here.
does hit.
I think eXar is still technically ahead on this one.
My turn.
I have to take out the
Actually,
calculator
I'm
on
gonna
this
use a
one.
heroic action. Heroic ambush.
There we go. Heroic ambush. Talia.
Popper over here.
Trying to do as much possible damage. It's not going to be enough to actually kill her. Oh, I probably would not have. Yeah, definitely don't go towards the lava with Lord Wrath coming up here.
Yeah. I'm doing
Heroic
mode
actions all coming out now.
with heroic magic on.
So heroic magic, an enemy takes 10 damage. Nope, not enough to kill anybody.
Talia takes 10 damage, so she's down to 7. And I will revive.
Going with the revive of 10 HP for Nynx here.
Over here. And Sedura's going to... Oh, it's Logra, so Logra is going to sidestep right there.
Alright, so kind of a defensive line there.
Okay.
Alright, so
I'm
next
going
up
to do
is Askren
and
here.
Exalted Strike on Nynx.
So Nynx there with 10
targeting.
HP.
Nynx.
Okay.
This will be enough to kill her if he gets this strike. And he does, taking her right back off the board.
She's dead, Jimmy.
Very quickly knocked right back out.
Is
Now, does he want to
Protected.
give up the HP? He doesn't have to give up to 10. He could do less if he wanted to. Looking like he may not,
Stay there.
and not give the health here to Talia.
Sidestep there.
Okay. Sedura's going to use Dragon Scales again on Herodotus.
Alright, so another cursed roll for
On Herodotus? Yep, on Herodotus.
Herodotus. Let's see if he gets the strike. 13, that's a hit.
13.
Gonna have to roll
Reroll.
again here to see if he ends up failing this. Will Purgatory help or not? It does not in this
15,
case.
That one hits, so that's 7. So down to 12. And Talia is dead
7
from her 7
enough
defense.
to kill with the effect there, and then be
And-
toughened 3.
She's going to sidestep right there.
Okay.
All right, so we just passed the time, but since eXar was the first person to go, Code will get one more.
So
The last action of the game.
Correct, yeah.
alright, so how much HP do we both have? 44.
Yeah, I'm counting mine. 37 plus
Oh,
15.
52 for XR
I'm on 52.
currently.
52 to mine.
And Code at
Your
12,
Okay, so I can
20,
just pass my turn.
22, 54.
Yep.
Is that what you're going to do? I assume so. Because
Uh,
you're at 54
These four.
and XR's at 52.
I'm on to 52.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's the end of the game.
Okay. Wow, guys, that was a close one. Literally
fucked
down
up
to
with
2 HP
Jessa.
difference.
I
Literally
messed up with just,
one passive miss made the difference.
yep, and there were many misses. Missed passives.
Yep.
Not one.
On
And
both of
second
you.
One,
Yeah.
drawback on Jessa.
Yeah.
Note to self: wake up earlier and drink more coffee.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking earlier. I was talking in the chat about Code definitely should have got his coffee this morning because he was definitely not awake for some of those calls. Anyway, so great game, guys. Super close. Whew, I wish you guys could both go on to the next round because that was just such a great match. But
Good game, XR.
eking it out there at the end, especially because XR, you did have the lead for that for most of the game, and then
Yeah, I believe once I messed up with Jessa and Cycle of Life and Death,
Yep.
that's the moment I basically lost.
yep,
Because if I would be reaction attacked anyway, so I should just move away, which would then most likely inform me, yeah, I'm on 6 HP, I cannot take that drawback, or take drawback and still be on 1 HP.
Yeah.
That would change, I
And
guess.
yeah, had you did the sidestep into the lava?
No,
Because
I
you
would just
were
move.
right here.
Yeah, I would just, and Askran was right below, so I would just move around 1, 2, 3, 4, and let Askran reaction attack me.
Ah. Well, but then you
So
wouldn't have been able to make the, uh, like
special?
like you
Why
still
not?
would have been dead, because
No.
the problem
No.
was you declared cycle of life and death, so that means you take 6 damage.
Yes, but that residual damage.
Correct.
I
Yes,
don't believe it can kill you.
but that happened first. Remember, so you take the
Yeah,
6
that's
residual
that's what
damage.
I'm saying. If I moved first,
But the reaction attack.
so I
But
would take reaction damage from Askran first.
uh-huh.
I would be on 6 HP, 4 tiles away from him, and after
Ah,
moving,
yes,
I
yes,
would
yes,
declare.
and then declare the attack.
Special.
Yes, correct. Yep.
That, I believe that would change this game.
Yeah, especially since I think your roll was technically
A hit.
a hit there. That would have been 20 damage.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't hit. It was miss,
wasn't?
but 15 residual damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's still huge.
Well, even still, within a game of 2 points away, right? It's so
Yeah.
close. Any
And I
little
was like,
thing would have changed
right
it.
after I rolled and everything, I was like, oh fuck, if I remembered that I would move first and then, but I won't ask for that because it would be fixing issue on my part for not reading rules carefully. So
No, that's an easy mistake to make there. That's like I said, is I almost even missed
Yeah.
it until then I remembered, like, oh, wait a second, I think those drawbacks happen first. So
yeah.
but anyway, great game, guys. Congrats, Code. Thanks for playing eXar. Great games you've gotten. But